Ah, you caught me switching playlists. Nice. Okay. Welcome in Lemurian. Welcome in Tesla. Sigh. Sigh. Big sigh. Okay, for a second I thought that was my follower noise. No, that is the game. So, you may be wondering, what the heck is that? Wait. One sec. I realized my VTuber's not working. Sorry, I am having a day. There we go. Let's see. Does it work now? Okay, I just closed and opened my phone again. That's so funny. Okay, yeah. Welcome to stream. Definitely as professional as always here. Welcome, Marie, welcome, Tesla. Welcome, any VOD watchers or lurkers. Today, we're doing something a little different. You may notice I'm in a Minecraft world, and there is this creature in front of me. Well, this is a Minecraft thing you could download for free on their marketplace that I saw that's conservation themed. Yeah, there's a conservation themed free thing on Minecraft. Of course I'm going to try it, even though it's the Bedrock Edition, and the Bedrock Edition, terrible, horrible, Java all the way for me. But for science, I will do it. So yes, we're going to jump right into it. Since I have a limited amount of time today, I want to jump into it. So this is Conservation with Minecraft. Let us say hello to Dottie, this silly little dragonfly. Hello, friend. How do I talk to you? There we go. Hello, I'm Dottie the dragonfly. I will be your guide during your apprenticeship. Follow me for your next quest. If you wander too far away, I'll teleport you back so you don't get lost. Lead the way, Dottie. I'm hoping to review this as a scientist to see how good is this for conservation. What are my thoughts on using it as a lesson plan? Ah, we got teleported. Why did that jump scare me? Welcome in, enthusiast. Your Honor, it was for science. I didn't mean to eviscerate those orphans. No, I don't kill the villagers. I simply will make a glue factory out of the horses. Anyways, conservation quest at Windsor Great Park. Hello. Welcome to Windsor Great Park. Walk to the state offices on the right to begin your conservation apprenticeship quest. Dottie will show you the way. Full disclosure, I have done work with a conservation agency before, so I'm curious how this compares. Yeah, this is quite the Rain World mod, isn't it, Cheese? Welcome in, by the way. Own it. It was a study on viscera dynamics. Who? So this is literally called Conservation something. It was in the marketplace for free. It is a cool mod. That is not a Minecraft horse. I'm disappointed in that. Hello, Dottie. Yeah, the best glue does come from horses. You must be our new conservation apprentice. How wonderful to have you work with us. Let's begin our day with a slideshow introducing you to the park. Sure, we'll watch a slideshow. But I turned the music off! Sir, I turned the music off! I can't deal with—
Windsor Great Park has a royal history that goes back over 1,000 years to pre-Saxon times. It was once a hunting ground for William the Conqueror.
This was a hunting ground?
There are still trees here that were standing at that time. Deer Park is home to our famous red deer.
I have no
herd,
idea if you can hear the
established
guy.
in 1979 from deer originally from the Balmoral estate. Our herd of longhorn cattle live in the fields and woodlands near Rangers Gate, close to Stag Meadow. Windsor Great Park is also home to badgers, bats, and roe deer, and a healthy population of rabbits and hares.
Lots of creatures. Lots of creatures.
Are home to pike, tench, roach, and carp, as well as lots.
This is very janky. Like, look at the
to achieve a balance
clunk.
our environmental
This is so funny.
And providing an attractive, safe, and well-maintained destination for over 5 million visitors.
And I can't skip the cutscene. Oh, I can move. Wait, it's not a cutscene. It's me. I'm doing the different view thing. Oh, that's so funny. This is not a cutscene that's pre-made. It's just pushing me through the park. with a fixed camera, so the screen shakes when I'm trying to move my mouse. I'm not even paying attention to the guy speaking. I'm sure they have a great introduction to this park, but I'm distracted.
In the Woodland Way. Get creative with the conservation code.
Yeah, I can shift. Oh, wait, did I? No, I'm trying to break out of the...
Any order you wish.
Okay. Sir, can you please let me be free? Yeah, welcome in, guys. I hope you are all doing well today. I had quite the day. I did more DNA extraction for my microbes, so that was fun. Okay, I think we are free, and I'm going to check settings. Yeah, this is called Conservation Quest. Let's see, audio. Music is off. Let's just turn things down slightly. Okay. So, anyways, a long story short, because that was the most terrible cutscene I've ever seen. I am so sorry to those who made it. I could not pay attention. Anyway, so basically we are in a nice, fancy conservation park with a few different sections, and we're trying to learn how best we can assist them as our apprenticeship progresses. So, yeah, that was informative. Take the bell, ring it, we'll take you to school. Okay, so we could fast travel. Nice. Anything else? Nope. So, full disclosure, I have not looked into this at all. Wait. Yeah, I was just making sure the music's okay. Okay, hello teacher. Oh gosh, it's me. Welcome to the school. From here you can fast travel, ring the bell. Okay, yes, sir. Oh, so there's different quests and stuff. Conservation code. Very informative. Certificates of completion. Oh, this is so silly. Woodland Way. Welcome to Woodland Way Adventure. I'm Ancient Woodland Inventory Officer. It's called Deer Park because of the deer that live there amongst the many ancient trees. Dottie will guide you to me. Please follow her. Alright, let's go on our woodland adventure and see everything with trees. Trees are important because they provide habitat for various insects, plants, and animals. They are great at improving the air quality, which benefits every living thing. Windsor Great Park has the largest collection of old trees remaining in Western Europe. These trees are not only of historic interest, but also a valuable part of our cultural heritage. These oak trees would have been part of William the Conqueror's ancient hunting forest where he chased wild stags on horseback. Fun fact, a lot of conservation actually has to do with hunting, especially for bird conservation. A lot of species we only protected because people wanted to hunt them. So it's weird. A lot of conservationists have actually great relationships with hunting-related groups, at least in the United States, and I think in other countries too. Hello, Miss Bonnet. Yes, delicious conservation. You can't hunt what's dead, so that's why they protected them. I need your help. A mischievous pixie is breaking the fence. Where? I thought this was science, but okay. Cool. Get a little bit of fantasy in there. Oh, this is a mini game, that's why. Okay. Interesting. See, if I was the people making this, I would have had maybe a wild boar or some other creature destroying the gates. Oh, we need to patch up the holes because the deers want to nibble on saplings. They're wary of people, so try to chase them away from the saplings. Okay. Okay. So let's fix that. Oh, this is a timed thing. So sometimes different conservation places will take specific things like saplings and grow them in more controlled areas so that Excuse me. No. Oh, I can't hurt the deer. I'm so sad. No glue factories. No natural glue factories. But yeah, so they'll take things like saplings or different animals, creatures, plants to keep them safe while they reproduce more or grow up to a size where they're less likely to get eaten. It's kind of like the iconic thing where people will... Wait, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, go, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out. Out, out, out. Out. It's like the iconic thing where people will protect sea turtles as they're leaving their little egg site and going into the water. And it looks like we can't kill them. Oh, duh. Place fences around the saplings, make a little exclusion pen. Wow, I am very smooth-brained today, but thank you. That makes so much more sense. Well, we did not succeed. Hey, we did succeed. Okay, cool. We're not very good at our job, are we? Great job, you saved the saplings. You're truly on your way to becoming a great conservationist. The woodland path awaits. Looking forward to hearing many wonderful things about you. Follow Dottie to the next one. Yeah, we kept a couple. My name is Lyndon. I'm the forester. Welcome to the Old Woods. It's home to many wise old oaks. The ancient trees support many animals and insects. Okay, so we have a new friend who will hopefully tell us about it. Every year, I take a biodiversity inventory to give to the great tree that grows at the center of the woods. Will you help me track how well nature is doing in Deer Park? Ooh, biodiversity surveys. Hell yeah. I got excited. I love biodiversity surveys. They're one of my favorite things to do as a scientist. There are insects, birds, bugs, mammals, and flowers here. See how many species you can find to collect their biodiversity tokens. Also, I count that as not a curse, but I try to avoid using it on stream. Hello, Lyndon. When you have discovered as many species as possible, speak to the great giant tree. Okay, so let's find those species. So what is a biodiversity survey, you may ask? Well, you basically go around and try to categorize and find everything. I guess these don't count. But usually you would have like a specific area and then you choose little subsections of that area so that it's more manageable and you count every single living thing in that area. You might be looking at insects and using a little open square made out of like PVC pipe where you lay it down and then you just rustle around in the grass and try to find every single living thing in that. Or you might be looking at plants on probably a larger scale, or even something like an owl. To look at birds in a biodiversity survey, one of the ways to do it is have a couple people walk in straight lines a certain amount of distance apart, and each of them, as they're walking, catalogs any single bird they see. By everyone walking at the same time and in a straight line, but a certain amount of like distance away from each other, you can get a pretty good idea of what species are living in the area. Tawny owl. I prefer to live in broad-leaved woodland. I eat small mammals, rodents, small birds, frogs, fish, insects, and worms. Dottie, I think you better get out of here. Yeah, this is gonna end poorly. Dottie's gonna get eaten. Maybe I'll eat Dottie. That I think would be fun. Also, don't mind me just like not being used to this version of Minecraft. Hello. Yeah, move. A great spotted woodpecker. Did you know that woodpecker tongues actually curl around their brains? I'm not joking, that's a real thing. Hello, spotted woodpecker. Great spotted woodpecker, excuse me. I prefer to live in woodlands, especially with mature broadleaf trees, although I sometimes live in large parks. I eat insects, seeds, and nuts. Once again, Dottie? Yeah, you better scram, you're gonna get eaten. And I will support that woodpecker in eating you. Little guy, little badger. Oh my gosh, I love the models they made for this. What a cute little guy. I live in large family groups and burrows under the ground called a set. I eat small mammals, birds' eggs, worms, fruit, and plants. Thank you, Mr. Badger, for that information. On we go, Dottie. let's see. What else can we find? What other creatures? This seems like a more preliminary biodiversity survey that we as the intern will do before the real pros go out and maybe bring us along to do a survey. And we found a bat. Hello. Pipistrella bat? I am a very small nocturnal mammal. This means I hunt at night. I eat midges, moths, and other flying insects that I find in the dark by using echolocation sound to find my food. Cool. Bats are one of my biggest fears, actually, because of rabies. So we're gonna be the ones to run this time. Dottie, you lead the way. Let's get out of here. I don't want the bat to bite me if it has rabies. I mean, not all bats have rabies, but to me, rabies is one of the most terrifying things that can happen. Tetanus is my other big fear. A heart moth. I prefer to live in mature oak trees. Their leaves feed me while I'm a caterpillar. I wonder if a heart moth actually eats as an adult. Some moths and butterflies don't eat as adults. They just eat as caterpillars, and then their whole adult life is just mate and die. Isn't it cool? Ooh, what is this? Ooh, a stag beetle. Love these guys from Animal Crossing and real life too. I prefer to live in oak woodlands. My larvae depend on old trees and rotting wood to live in and feed on. They can take up to 6 years to develop before they pupate and turn into adults. Yes, beetles pupate too. You brought it up last stream, but the first tree is 90% off the next few days. Ooh, wait, let me add to the list. So for those who don't know from the other day, I think I added it to the list. Let me just double check. Yes, it is on the list. Okay. So I'm taking game suggestions and I'll make a poll for either Wednesday or if I don't stream Wednesday, Monday next week to pick a game based on viewers' choice as a celebration of 100 followers. Yay. Worm. A slow worm. I am not a worm. I am a legless lizard. I prefer to live in Heathland, Tuscany grassland, and woodland edges where I could find plenty of slugs, snails, spiders, and earthworms to eat, and a sunny patch in which to sunbathe. Lots of reptiles do love sunbathing. So it checks out. Sometimes the legless lizards confuse me because I know it's a phylogenetic thing of why they're called a legless lizard, but like, snake. A garden spider. You can find me in gardens, but I also like to live in woodlands and grasslands. I spin my web to catch flying insects, which I eat. Nice to meet you. And Dottie is once again the prey item. I'm going to be severely disappointed if this does not end in Dottie being eaten. Ooh, a dog violet, a moving plant. I like to grow in woods, heaths, hedgerows, and grasslands. I'm an important food source for many rare butterflies, including the silver-washed fritillary, and the high brown fritillary, and the dark green fritillary. Lots of fritillaries. They just flitter about. Ooh, another flower. Native bluebell. I prefer to grow in ancient woodland. If you see me, that is a clue that the woods you're in are very old. Ooh. If they prefer ancient woodland, then they are definitely at risk. Because a lot of places are, newer woodlands, especially in the US, because we kind of cut them down. Well, by we, I mean the European colonizers cut them down when they first arrived because farmland, at least on the eastern side of the US. And that kind of ruined all the old growth forests. So now we mostly just have new growth, which has markedly different species in it. There are some old growth sections, but mostly it's new growth. Out west, there's more old growth. Hello, Dottie. I have an idea. Why don't you jump on your back and I'll fly us to the tree? I'm going to squish Dottie. This is going to be great. This is so silly. Hey, we match actually color-wise. This is fun. Hello, Dottie. Yes, let's go. Take me away. Do 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 do. Yeah, that's a strong dragonfly. We've got the owl, the woodpecker, the badger, the bat, the moth, the stag beetle, the not worm, not snake, but lizard. Haven't seen those since the Carboniferous. Yeah, we need more giant bugs these days. I'm going to be sorely disappointed if the people doing things like revive the mammoth or whatever. Can you please revive the giant dragonflies and other weird bugs? Like, I want the big guys back. Hello, giant tree. Oh, hello, human. Thank you for completing the annual biodiversity inventory. I must keep track of these things to know how healthy my woodland is. I shall take your tokens and see how well you have done. Here's your certificate for completing the Woodland Way. When you're ready, you may return to the school by ringing the bell. Congratulations, Woodland Way complete. Turtle would not be happy. Yes, but you see, I want giant bugs. I want giant bugs. Can we please get some giant bugs? Also, whee! What you don't see is me breaking my legs, being carted to the ER, and then being dropped back off here. Hello, Mush. Yes, it is Minecraft or Thistle Hours. I've got my Minecraft outfit on and everything. Oh, I'm so happy I made a Minecraft skin for this. So we've completed a biodiversity survey. I think I'll probably get through all of these today. They're pretty short, little introductions to different science things. So far, I like it. Definitely a little goofy, a little silly, just a little bit. But I could see this being a hit with like a 6th or 5th grade classroom. The aquatic adventure. We'll continue our conservationist internship. Hello there. I'm the hydrologist. Oh, wow, this is a word. I am the hydrologist. My name is Estella. I am a water sprite. I live in clean, freshwater habitats. Dottie will guide you to me. Please follow her. Oh god. I'm turning into a Minecraft streamer. Yeah, thanks for the tip, Mush. Raising giant bugs in a soon-to-be rainforest seems much better morally than introducing an Ice Age animal to the same. Water is a vital part of the park. It is a precious resource for the plants, animals, and people who live in, work in, and visit the area. The cleaner the water, the longer the food chain, so we must follow the conservationist code and avoid pollution from chemicals and litter. This helps protect the quality of the water. Frog. By leaving nothing but our footprints and taking nothing with us but memories, we can help keep the park healthy and happy. Over 2/3 of Earth are covered in water, but have you ever wondered where it's from? Did you know that the water never leaves Earth? Where would the water go? Sorry. Yes, the water evaporates into space and then it comes back down when the sun decides it should. Yes, yap every 10 steps. A nice yap, but it is a yap every 10 steps. It just moves around from streams, rivers, lakes, and oceans to clouds and rain and back again. This is the water cycle. Ah, yes, the classic water cycle. My 3rd grade enemy. When the sun shines, water becomes a gas known as water vapor. Evaporation. Yeah, it does escape sometimes a little bit. Dissociates, hydrogen blown away. Yeah. Hey, there's more Dotties. You're replaceable. Let's go. Hello, we finally meet. Press the evaporation button to experience the water cycle for yourself. The aquatic adventure is part of your training. Remember to improve your score by speaking to others to learn what they know. Well, we're dying. We're going up. We're going up to the great beyond. You know, I wouldn't have thought we'd be going up. I would have thought we'd be going down. But I'll take this. Welcome to the cloud. Not the kind you have on your computer. This is a real cloud, and now you are part of it, traveling amongst the atmosphere until you cool down and condense. When that happens, you'll fall back down to Earth in the form of a water droplet, hail, or snow. Such an immersive experience, I must say. You know, as silly as it is, so far, the educational quality, pretty good. I haven't noticed any main inaccuracies. Cloud isn't on your computer, that's the point. A great thing about condensation or condensing is you never know where you'll end up. Come back as a puddle wasn't very fun last time. Hope the wind blows me somewhere more exciting, like a lake. We don't talk about the pixie. Yeah, except for that. That's a good point. Become rain. I want to be rain. Yeah, the pixie is the outlier who destroys fences. I still think they should have done something like a boar. I'm so cool, I'm condensing. Yeah, I'm not talking to you. Hello, person in the corner. I've been rain before, and once I was even sleet. I quite fancy trying out snow this time. It looks fun, floating around, being a snowflake. Okay, so it looks... Okay, it's... Do not move the camera when it's doing a cutscene. I have learned that. And I'm ready to condense and choose. Ah, yes. Water, snow, or sleet. What a filthy sleet. Wait, we don't sleet shame here. Yeah, no sleet shaming. We're becoming hail. It's the violence. We need to have the violence. How do I go down? Please. Please let me go down. I don't want to be up here anymore. Feather falling. Feather falling. Why isn't it telling me how long the feather falling is? I hate bedrock. I hate bedrock. Take me back to Java. Oh, wait. Maybe the red arrow that's making a lot of visual, you know, motions. Maybe I should be going towards it. Perhaps the game is telling me what to do. Who would have thought that the game is telling me what to do? Not me. You're trapped in a cycle. Hydro cycle. Oh my gosh. It's always Rain World no matter where I go, no matter how much I try. Sky, Children of the Light? No, it's a cycle. Rain World, cycle. The water cycle? You guessed it, a cycle. My sanity? It's cycling right now. Buffy the Toad. Thanks for dropping in. I'm Buffy, the ecologist. Welcome to Cow Pond. Would you like some lunch? Unless, of course, you are lunch. Okay, where's our dragonfly? In Cow Pond, I'm afraid it's either eat or be eaten, but this natural balance makes it a splendid place to live. Let's go the food chain, and you can see where you fit on the menu. Take the stairs behind me, start your journey on the food chain. First thing that are on the menu are algae and plants. Bon appetit! Thank you, Buffy. Fascinating. Yes, the food chain. The way they teach you before you learn about the magics of the food web. I do love a good food chain. They're very nice and simple because everything's just one-way direction rather than the food web where it's just chaos. Hello, chef. Meet the production community. Plants make their own food using sunlight, water, and something called chlorophyll, which gives plants their green color. The leaves of plants are little factories that capture sunlight and mix it with water. This special mixture helps plants turn carbon dioxide into energy. Talk to the plants to learn more. You're gonna die, Mr. Plant. Is it not slightly messed up that we're about to chat with the plants who are going to become dinner? Anyways, hello, Willow Moss. You're an evergreen, taking things slow. Good at absorbing heavy metals, nitrates, and other nutrients from the water, make it healthier and happier for everything that lives there. The stems provide refuge for spawning fish, newts, dragonflies, and other aquatic wildlife. You help balance the amount of oxygen in the water by releasing oxygen through photosynthesis. So light energy to chlorophyll to change the water and carbon dioxide into oxygen and glucose. Use some of the glucose for food and store the rest for later and pass the oxygen back into the water, which is why it is an oxygenator. Yes, that is correct. A lot of mosses are not just good for, you know, they're not just good for being moss to be eaten, but they're good habitats for other things. Don't you like some hot political chats just before you eat your vegans? You know what? That is a good point. I do prefer to chat with my food. Yeah, the food chain. Also, welcome. Wait, no, you have been here. Hello again. Hello, my dear. My name is Milfoil. I have a delicate constitution. I cannot stand pollution of any description. I live at the surface so the sun can reach and feed me. My feathery leaves stay submerged, but I have the most beautiful little flowers. So if this plant needs a more clean water, but this plant can tolerate a more nitrate and other things and heavy metals, then it might be a facilitator plant. So this one, the willow moss, being present can help remove the heavy metals so that the milfoil can grow. You saw some legit moss years ago? I saw moss today. I love moss. It's so soft. Hello, starwort. An oxygenating aquatic plant. Part of production community and useful in improving water quality, absorbing nutrients, and maintaining a healthy and clean pond. Producers make food through photosynthesis. Also shelter for fish, newts, and newt eggs. Ooh, interesting. It was just a patch on the concrete curb, but it was surprisingly lush and colorful. Yeah, moss I feel like is either super hardy or not hardy at all. I just like it. It's so soft. Curled pondweed. Like to hang out under the surface, soaking up the rays, using chlorophyll to absorb energy from light. Okay. Definitely a little bit of repetition. But it seems like at least these two help facilitate this one. And this one just seems to be okay. Also, I see that there's a button. Uh-oh. The bugs are coming. They're gonna eat the plants. Well, we're not gonna watch the massacre happen. Moss spray a thing? Yeah, so I remember moss spray, and I wanted to make some, but I learned a bit about it that not all mosses actually work with it, and you have to keep misting it. It's not like a one and done thing, so I ended up not doing it. But yeah, it is actually possible. Why is your carbon dioxide flying? Wait, never mind. Nah, it's just little bugs. Just in time. Ooh, I need to prepare dishes. But time is of the... Wait, we gotta prepare the dishes. We gotta start slaughtering. Oh my gosh, yeah, this does look like... Oh, that's so silly. Chemicals flying. Okay, how to play. Look at the order, click it. Yeah, I can figure it out. Pond snail. Pond snail. You want the simplest organisms at the lowest level. I think they could go for some algae. Got any algae, buddy? Oh, right, 4 plates. Okay, maybe I should actually read things. Nah, I'm not reading. Delicious with butter and garlic. Yes. I've never had snail before, and I do not think I will have snail. Okay. Natty the snake. Okay, so we can get some bugs to start feeding others. The snails won't eat these guys, but I'll catch them for other patrons of the restaurant. Yes, we do need to show respect to the balance of nature. Chase the bugs and hit them. Oh, I love this. We're just gonna start hitting the bugs. Smack, smack, smack. Smack, smack, smack. Murder time. And I'm stuck. That's fine. Oh, I have jump. That's why. This feels so cruel. Yeah, let's start smacking the snail. Wait, are we getting snails to feed to something else? Yes. So the snails at the restaurant, we're not actually going to serve them food. They are the food for other things. You have marinated snails before. Kind of rubbery. Interesting. I guess I probably will never have snails because vegetarian, but the concept of it is interesting. And I would, if I ever am not, I would try them. I very much am someone who I will eat kind of anything. Well, now, as long as it's not meat. But I will very much try random things. Yeah, everything is food to something. Even like the most apex predator carnivore thing is just food to detritivores. So that like lion or whatever is also food to little itty bitty grubs. Yeah, even you. Don't stare at me. I know I'm delicious. Okay, there should be a few more bugs. Unless they start respawning. Yeah, they are respawning. We don't need it. Oh wait, what's that? Okay, let's go see what the next thing is. Or who wants bugs? Do you want bugs? You are a pond fish. You might like bugs. Foundation of the aquatic food web sounds good. Ooh. Microscopic. Nah, they want like little algae plankton thingies. Big plant. Plant. Remember, you are meat, and to meat you shall return. Mayfly, you want... These are detritivores. Wait. Then who wants the bugs? Maybe the snails do want the bugs? Hungry for the simplest organisms at the lowest level of the food chain. I would have thought that'd be plants, though. Oh, these are all different things. Okay, so we got some zooplankton. Let's see. Okay, so zooplankton. Who wants plankton? You want microscopic? Pond fish? You got it. Zooplankton it is. Hopefully. Order 2? Order 4. Okay. Water bugs, zooplankton, shrimp. Where are the plants, though? Oh, ring the bell above. Okay, so that makes sense. I'd like to know if it's correct. Oh, you have to fill them all out. Okay. So, snail. I believe a duck would like a snail. We've got the fly. I'm very confused because it said they wanted to eat plants and there are no plants here. Oh, it tells you what the Dude, I'm so cooked. I can't think. It shows you what the order is. I'm smooth-brained. This child's game is too much for me. Wow. Wow. So, how about, how's everything going as I reconsider my life choices? I hope you're all doing well. I'm having a time at this moment in my life, but that's okay. We all have that sometimes. To be fair, Richard's scary games you grew up on were much simpler. Is this the lowest level determined by the simplicity of the cell structure or level of function or prevalence in nature? Good question. I believe it's the food chain level, but based on what I'm seeing here, it does not seem to actually... To get more. It doesn't seem to actually correlate to what they're saying. So far, the first one I'd give a 5 out of 5, or 4.5 out of 5 stars. Only thing I'm taking points off for is simply the fact that, like, why was there that fairy thing? But this, so far, is getting a 2 out of 5 because I don't understand how this is connecting to what the concept is supposed to be, since they're all talking about, oh, I want to eat this, and then it's not any of this. If they want to eat plants, if the ducks want to eat some plants, then why are we feeding them not plants? Dude, get over here. One more. Should be enough. There we go. So yes, so far, not as big of a fan of this one. Although, perhaps I should have read the directions instead of saying, I don't need to read. And maybe this would have gone a little bit smoother. But if it's something aimed at kids, you should be pretty loose in the amount of directions they have to read, because children will not read directions. Order up. Order up. Order up. Order up. Okay, all the orders were correct. Let's just get some of this, and we might be able to complete it. Yeah, because none of these are plants, and plants are what they're supposed to like. Okay, so aquatic adventure, so far to me, I'd say it's a 1 out of 5. The first one, 5 out of 5. Aquatic adventure, 1 out of 5. Not 0, but not doing good either. I'm disappointed in you. Okay, let's try the next one. Conservation code. This is interesting, because I'm curious how this actually relates to what I know as the, morals you're supposed to abide by when you're doing conservation work. Hello, young designer. Today you're going to learn about making eye-catching posters that spread an important message. Outreach. Posters are like messengers, helping us tell everyone how to take care of nature and each other. Okay. I noticed you were a little bit absent, Dottie, in the last one. You didn't want to get eaten? But Buffy the Toad has to improve that score, though, and that's why it's 1 out of 5. Buffy the Toad is fantastic. Let's learn about the title and subtitle. Title should be big and clear, tells everyone what the poster is about. The subtitle could be a little smaller, but still easy to read. It adds more details. Okay, here's an example of a title and subtitle. Explore with joy, safe outdoor enjoyment. Plan your adventure. Not the most eye-catching title, but you know, it works. The background image you choose is crucial to set the mood. Bold images, it's not just making something pretty, it's telling a story. Yeah, Dottie was out getting lunch, so it wouldn't be lunch. Hello. Oh, I cannot talk to you yet. Oh, there's a lot of them here, never mind. Framing your poster is like creating a window to your message. Imagine your poster is divided into sections like a puzzle. Careful arrangement guides the viewer's eyes and helps them understand the message clearly. I also corrected that from Gluesome, but no, that's the horses. Yeah, if only Dottie was a horse, then we could make glue. These steps would help you create a poster, spread an important message. Talk to the wood sprites to learn about their research into the conservation code. Okay. How you feeling there, buddies? NPCs, how are you doing? This is horrifying. Wait. This is so... Yay! We are one with the mob. We are one with the blob. There we go. Beautiful. This whole hating on conjoined twins. Thanks. You want to see the unlisted animals that are considered near extinction? Ooh. That would be interesting. Okay, so 3 teams. Embrace, respect the earth. I hate that. That looks like it's AI generated, but this has been out for a while, so it's not. Explore with joy, save the environment, delight in the day. Okay. And then Guardians of the Green, protect nature, make the plants smile. I like the middle one. The poster theme is enjoyment, so people can enjoy it. Your theme is respect. And your theme is protect. So those are definitely themes in conservation. I personally think one of the biggest... When I think of conservation, I think of mostly how can you make nature both... try to make the environment in a way that supports the most biodiversity, yet also protects the rights of those who want to use it for enjoyment. That is actually a split between conservationist mindset. I personally think that conservation should be for both the planet and the people. There are some people who think that it should be strictly for the planet and people should be barred from, like, disturbing it. But everything's already human disturbed, and we don't want to completely miss out on all of the stuff that people do that's good. And also, I think it's, like, a little bit... I don't know. I think people should be involved in conservation. Have posters ever convinced anyone ever? I would say no, but the point isn't to be the only thing. It's to be like one of many. If you see a bunch of information and read it, and it catches your eye, and then later you're thinking about it when you're watching TV, or you read a book that supports a message, it's just like slightly chipping away at your previous ideas. It's kind of like advertising, but in a more wholesome sense. Hello, designer Dave. Step into the raised area. Select elements by clicking the buttons, make a poster and display, and you can get a teacher to print a copy. Guys, I'm excited for this one, unironically. Oh, this is gonna be so funny. Okay, let's make the most cursed thing we can. Okay, title. Oh, we have Guardians of the Green, protect nature. Oh. We don't get to write the title. Safe outdoor enjoyment. That's kind of funny. Background. What are our options? Is there anything being eaten? You have to be safe, not get eaten by a bear. The dreams have been crushed. Yeah, I was like, can I make something cursed? It doesn't appear so. Oops. Let me... No, I didn't ban him. I just clicked delete message. That's sad. Oh, wait, I can ban him on my normal thing. I like giving bops. Bop. There we go. New bot campaign. I was like, that honestly was a fascinating bot campaign. Not gonna lie, kind of funny. Ooh, I kind of like that. The frame. Ooh, that sounds fun. For all cause, though. All the anti-drug posters and stuff, kind of ineffective. Definitely. I feel like posters, you have to be in the right mindset to actually benefit, and I think it's more educational signage that's useful than a poster. Plan your adventure. Know the way. Yeah, it's safe outdoor enjoyment if you know the way. Otherwise, you get eaten. Yeah, Dare was about making drug school, honestly. From what I've seen of it, yeah, it kind of had that effect, which is silly. NPC just watching me. Terrifying. Oh my gosh, wait. Is he looking at me? They're watching me. No matter where I go, their eyes follow. Wait, no, he's not watching. No, he is. Okay. We're getting out of here. I think Dottie went... Where did Dottie go? Where did Dottie go? They're watching me. I don't like this. I'm uncomfortable. Why is... So confused. Okay. Some real Jerry energy from these people? Yeah. Okay, we finished. Click display below. Yes. Well, we completed it. So this one I would say is 3 out of 5. I like the idea of getting the more art-oriented kids involved in this because they don't care as much about the science if they're not into it. But I think it could have been done a little better, but it was still pretty cute, you know, just a short little arts and crafts project. They didn't want you to design anything, they wanted you to look at their 3 slogans, which I didn't read. Oh well, it's basically respect nature, protect it, and try to make informed choices about it. Meadow Quest. Ooh, agriculture and conservation. They are both hand in hand and very conflicting. Buzz, 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 my name is Bomber. What the heck? Oh, sorry. I know it's probably like Bombus because bees are Bombus and then like something else after for like their name, but oh my gosh, that's so funny. Yeah. Buzz the Bomber. It's Bombus, but the entomologist, that's a bee specialist, yes. The insect studier, who also happens to be a bee. Yeah, that is quite the name for it, Lemurian. A healthy hay meadow provides good diet for grazing cattle. Wildflowers and grasses also support all stages of life, from larval to full-grown bees like me. Grasslands like this meadow are very important to bees, butterflies, and other pollinators. Pollinators land on the flowers to feed, and pollen becomes attached to their body. They can carry the pollen with them when they move to a new flower. Is the entomologist studying bees or made of bees? He vibrates intensely, for he does not know. Why not both? This is called pollination. It is a very important part of the life cycle of plants as it helps them make seeds and reproduce. Insects, birds, bats, and even the winds take pollen between different flowering plants. Wind pollination is kind of crazy to me. Because it's not like the wind actually... It's not like with animals or insects, inverts, it has the reward for them visiting because they don't know that they're pollinating. They think they're just getting some sugary and other nutritious snacks. But winds, it's like, yeah, I know with trees, yes, it is heavy amounts of pollen, but it's more for non-trees, which I guess aren't as common for wind pollinated. I guess, yeah, the pollen... I don't think about pollen from trees because I have no allergies to pollen or anything like that, so I just ignore it, and then it's like you draw the smiley face on the car, and then you remember what pollen is, and you feel gross. Without pollinators, the flowers, trees, and other plants would die. Hell yeah. Excuse me. Once again, I do not consider that to be a curse. I don't know why I keep saying that. So, you see, without me, there would be no strawberries for your picnic and no apples for the trees. Without wildflowers, there would be no food for me, and that is a threat. This bee is going to kill us. I'm sure you've had enough of me buzzing about pollinators. Farmer Francis over there wants a word. He's quite clever. He's outstanding at... I'm going to kill this bee. I'm going to squish it. I'm going to squish it. I'm going to squish this bee. I want to say grasses are mostly wind. Angiosperms tend to need pollinators, though. Yeah, to my knowledge, yes. I mean, some also will be like colonal or otherwise growth, but yes, Farmer Francis. Welcome to the meadows, like Meadows Green World. I look after a herd of English longhorn cattle. My job is to rotate the grazing on the fields to keep the meadows healthy with plenty of flowers in the summer. To do this, I move the cows and make the hay. A healthy meadow is good for the soil and storing carbon. True. This makes the meadow more fertile, meaning a healthier diet for the animals grazing in it. Yes, spreads. Oh gosh, you don't want to plant mint, except in a pot where it cannot spread. It also helps reduce harmful global emissions into the atmosphere, so it's not just the cattle I care about. By working together in this way, we can help improve biodiversity. Okay. It is true that having better management of agricultural sites can be better for storing carbon. However, a major contributor of carbon, but also other climate change related gases, is farming animals. A lot of times it's cows. They're probably one of the worst for like methane. So I would say so far, I mean, yes, it is better. It is much better than normal farm. If you're doing things like rotating crops, adding flowers for biodiversity, all that stuff. But that I think should have been mentioned. Biodiversity is all the different kinds of life you'll find in one area. Animals, plants, fungi, and even microorganisms like bacteria. Everything is interconnected or dependent on everything else. True. There's a parking lot around here, say 10 years ago, was neatly planted with lamb's ear. Huh. It's not been maintained. It's pretty bushy now, right up to the trees, flower bushes, and sidewalk. Mint is great in your lawn. Every time you cut, you feel fresh. Oh, that does sound really refreshing, though. I love the smell of cut grass. Come join me in the meadow. I need some help moving my cows. Not enough. No. Did you know that wildflowers are often brightly colored and have distinctive shapes, making them easy to spot and identify? Yes. And also, a lot of them have patterns that we can't see, but are like other colors that insects or birds can see. Or animals. Someone also randomly planted strawberries there, which have spread on their own and make a nice snack in the summer when they're grown with good rain. That actually sounds delightful. Hello, Yarrow. You probably already know some common grassland wildflowers like buttercups, clovers, daisies, and poppies, but there are more. I'm Yarrow. I'm also called nosebleed plant. Sorry, because traditionally I was used to stop nosebleeds. Okay, that's actually legitimately cool. That is a cool fact. This is now 4 out of 5. The main mint you can think of in the forest area is wild bergamot. Nice. You've locked the gate tightly with my magic. Darn it! I wanted to get a sword. Okay, so we have to find all the little flower fairies to learn their fun facts. Yarrow is widely planted here. It's very low and hides in lawns. Ooh, oxeye daisy. So I'm working on a little project where I'm just making little Minecraft flowers out of wooden cubes and painting them. And I have an oxeye daisy on my wall. Did you know that in the last 100 years, the UK lost almost all of its wildflower meadows? This is because of growth in cities and towns and intensive farming techniques have changed how we use land. Cute. I have to say, I'm making a wall of them, of just Minecraft flowers, because I saw it online and I thought it looked cute. And it is turning out so cute, and it's a little fun hobby craft thing. Bird's foot trefoil. Did you know that grassland wildflowers grow in open fields and meadows across the United Kingdom? Yes. Did you know bees, butterflies, insects, and birds need grassland wildflowers to survive? Yes. Trefoil. Yeah, that's a cool name for it. Did you know many grassland wildflowers in the UK are now rare and endangered, and some are at risk of becoming extinct, meaning they won't exist? Yes, extinct in the wild is sad. Common knapweed. Did you know the flowers in the meadow can change depending on the season? Different flowers grow and bloom at different times of the year. That's why if you're making a garden, you should try to have different flowers at different times of the year, because that way it'll always be pretty in flowers, but also the insects and other creatures that visit will benefit from having flowers all the time. They like to drink nectar, eat pollen, snack on the petals, eat the leaves, the shoots, everything. Hello, Yarrow. We already chatted with you, but thanks for the redeem. It looks like we did have to talk to them in order. That genuinely got me. Bird's foot trefoil, widely planted around tier 2 as a weed, invasive by forget. Largely, I think, accounting for the yellow flowers along the... Oh, I know that one! Yeah, that is not a native plant in the US, if I'm thinking of the correct one. Yeah, that is gorgeous, but it is so not from here. Wildflowers are often brightly colored. Yes, we already talked to you, but we have to talk to them now. Bees and butterflies love grassland wildflowers because they're important food. Thank you, Bedstraw. Fantastic name. Speedwell. Caring for grassland wildflowers by caring for the plants they grow, land they grow on, and not using harmful chemicals. Yeah, a lot of bedstraws around here. Yeah, that's why lawn care services, I give thumbs down to. I think we should all just have clover or other things instead of grass. Did you know that we can increase grassland wildflowers by planting them in our gardens? Yes, a native garden is very fun to have. Just make sure that you're not using a cultivar, because that's like a hybrid of different ones. Yeah. Native plants are really nice to grow, and they tend to be a lot hardier, so you don't have to water them. And it's great. I love gardening. I don't have a garden right now, but I do have some indoor plants, and when I'm moving in a month, actually, almost exactly, I'm going to have access to a shared yard with all the apartments in the building, but it means I might be able to get an herb box outside. I'm very excited. I have to ask my landlord. Sorrel, hello. Did you know wildflowers help keep the soil healthy and strong? Yes, the roots of a lot of these flowers will help keep the soil literally there. Keeps it good from erosion. And also some of them have different things they'll add to the soil, especially if they have nitrogen-fixing microbes in their root system. Then it helps give the soil more nitrogen, which makes it easier for other plants to grow. Aren't honeybees imported to North America and not native there? You are correct. Honeybees are not a native species. Some say they're non-native. Some say they're invasive. I'm not sure which, but they may have contributed to the decline, it looks like, of quite a few different native bee species, like carpenter, bumble, etc. Yes, like you're saying, Tesla. Creeping Charlie as a mint family is wont to creep, but it seems to do well if you don't mind the habit. Yeah, things like that, you just gotta be good about maintenance. Don't let them get into the woodland. Okay, are you gonna let me... Oh, the quiz. Okay. Exam time. In the meadows they thrive beneath the blue sky, a gift to the earth as the years roll by. What is it that keeps soil spry? Tractors! No. Wildflowers. Next riddle. In the meadows they thrive. Wait. That was the same thing. Okay. Same question twice. Interesting. Nature's buffet, a feast so sweet. For bees and butterflies, it's a treat. What's the source of their nourishment complete? Grassland flower? Some flowers are rare, endangered too. At risk of saying their final adieu, what is the fate they're up against? Growing taller! Turning purple, that would be nice. Singing songs, nah, that's for the next anti-sub goal, which is active. I have a new exclamation mark for it. Becoming extinct. Yeah, spaghetti is the correct answer for all of these. A gardener's dream, a vision so bright, planting these seeds in the morning's first light. What's the magic ingredient making the garden ignite? Flowers! The creeping Charlie, clover, yarrow, wildflowers generally, and a grass that does the business in the climate, makes a robust lawn. Yeah, variety I'd say is the best thing. Dumb choices are dumb. Yeah, I feel like it would be seed bombs. Oh, we weren't supposed to use that yet. Yeah, just things you don't need to mow, they're short. Yeah. I like the idea of the most low maintenance yet chaotic looking. Basically something that would get me in trouble with a homeowners association if I ever have one. My goal is to never live in a place that has that because I don't want people telling me what to do. Hello, Farmer Francis. Before we sow the seeds, we move the herd. Lead the cows to the next field by holding wheat in your hand. When it's empty, throw the seed bombs in the air and watch an amazing wildflower meadow explode. Oh yeah. Makes sense. Okay, cows, let's go. Get your butt over here. This'll still in her villain arc, it seems. No, what villain arc? When have I ever said anything villainous ever in my life? Have I ever said anything that could be misconstrued as villainous? Yep, go through, go through. Come on, cows. Okay. As I understand, you want to mow around structures to clear paths and maybe mow things generally once in a while, and that's about it. Let them go wild. Yeah. That is my hope for my future. Okay, I have them in here. There we go. Oh. Okay, now it's working. There we go. Ha! Grow lots of thistle. Exactly. And see, as the flowers come back, the bees come back too. This is actually a legitimate practice with farming, is if the farm field isn't being used or they want to refresh the soil, they will grow flowers. And honestly, I love it. It is a good way to keep things a bit more environmentally friendly. Because, you know, we do need to eat. We do need to have agriculture and large-scale agriculture at that. So doing it in a nature-friendly way is great. How are homeowners associations even a legal thing? Watching that stuff from Eastern EU, it just sounds like the most anti-liberty thing ever. You see, it is freedom for me, not for thee. People just don't want to look at a yard they consider ugly. I think it also has some... I'm not joking when I say this, but I think it may relate to the history of, like, I think it's referred to as white flight, when a lot of people left the cities for the suburbs and were trying to discriminate against other people for moving in based on their race, religion, ethnicity, things like that. I think homeowners associations, in part, are because of that. If I remembered correctly, I'm not a social scientist, so it's not my wheelhouse. But I also know, in theory, they're supposed to prevent things like someone just letting their house collapse and their yard be disgustingly full of, like, used tires kind of thing. But, you know, it is very weird that it's an American thing when you'd think we would say, you can't tell me what to do. I don't like people telling me what to do. I like that kind of attitude. But in a way that's like, yeah, don't tell me what to do, but also, like, make sure things are okay. Hello, Farmer Francis, we did it. Thank you for helping me reseed our wonderful wild meadow. As a token of my gratitude, please accept this certificate. It's a small gesture, but comes from the heart. Happy exploring, and enjoy the beauty you've helped create. Ding! Okay, there should be one more. Oh wait, we got them all. Certificates of completion. We completed the Woodland Way, the Aquatic Adventure, Conservation Code, and Meadow Quest. I think Woodland Way, 5 out of 5. Aquatic Adventure, 1 out of 5, only because of the frog. Conservation Code, 3 out of 5. Gotta engage the non-science students. And Meadow Quest, I'd say 4 out of 5. I just wish they mentioned something about maybe agriculture. We're trying to make it as good for the planet as possible because there are some negatives to it. But overall, we do need it, and we need it to be as good as possible. Freedom. Yeehaw. Conservation Award. The Long Walk. Hello, Dottie. I don't know what we're doing. Like, if we can cut our own trees down if we want, and no one can say anything unless it's in the city, but being told how low your grass has to be by someone else is insane. Yeah. Yeah. Clap for me, NPCs. 3-hour walk incoming, exactly. Applaud my work. I am better than you all. Oh, this is a cute little educational thing. I found this because I was actually trying to look into whether I wanted to try the Minecraft that's specifically for education, but it costs money in addition to having a Minecraft account, and I said I'm not paying that because it's really weird and you need to use a .edu email, but I don't want to use my actual grad school email because I don't want to. Hello, old man. I wonder how far off trail we can get. Oh. I hate you, Dottie. I wish you were frog food. Hello, old man. Your journey through cascading waters, ancient woods, and playful gardens, and vibrant meadows has shown your unwavering commitment to nature's marvels. From delving into the food chain, learning the water cycle, embracing the conservation code with woodland sprites, and sowing the future of wildflower fairies, your passion has shone brightly. In honor of your dedication and the wisdom you've gained, I bestow upon you the Conservation Award.
Your journey through cascading waters, ancient woods, playful gardens, and vibrant meadows.
The music is way too loud. I cannot hear a word he is saying in my earbuds. This is fantastic. It is just a man waving. I'm ignoring him. I hope you guys enjoyed that. He's yapping. He's yapping. I'm not allowed to move the camera or the screen shakes. Conservation Award! Yay, we completed conservation quest at the Great Windsor Park! Give me the award. Gimme. Educational things are hard to get and behind paywalls. Limited reach can't ever backfire. Exactly. I mean, the point of them is that they're actually used for, like, schools. And I think it gives access to a bunch of, like, student versions so they could play the education thing. But I personally would have liked to have the opportunity to do it. Can I now run away? Nope. Let me be free, Dottie. I can't break things. Yeah, schools don't tend to have much money. I mean, yeah. So it's this one is free because this is not part of the Minecraft like teacher edition. But yeah, I think this is honestly, as an educator, I educate college level, so very different than this. But as someone who does also do outreach with the public, I don't do much outreach with children, but if I were to, I would recommend this. I'd say that my complaints are somewhat facetious, or not that. My complaints are more me just being picky rather than actually disliking it. I think this is a cute approach to teaching conservation to kids because it's Minecraft. All kids like Minecraft. I mean, I think they do still. I don't think Roblox has taken over that much. Looks like this is where it ends. So that was interesting. That was a fun little adventure. You know, maybe, yeah, GG's. I might actually, since I'm still working on the Rainbow video, I actually did do a little bit of work yesterday on it. But I'm frustrated with how long it's taking to come out. I might turn this, I might replay it and turn this into a YouTube video and just do like the first one where it's the biodiversity survey, because I could talk about actual biodiversity surveys at the same time and make it a like probably 10-minute video. I might do that this week. I have a little more free time with my research. I have a big meeting Wednesday, which might go into stream time, so possibly no stream on Wednesday. Sorry. But, interesting. Where's the Doom-style conservation game? I would love that. You mean the paywalling is the main reason why education level in the US sucks? There's a lot of reasons, and it might be worse if things happen soon. But yeah, paywalling doesn't help. A lot of states don't pay educators don't well. I mean, you could mod a flower bomb into JC Doom. That'd be so funny. I think for today, since we have completed this, I am going to call it here. I'm very tired, and I do have a lot of work I have to get done tonight, so that I can... Tomorrow I have a lot of work for my meeting Wednesday, and then on Wednesday, I'll be probably missing stream. Thursday, Friday, I have mostly free, so I'm trying to get a video out. Thank you all for watching and joining me